Hey, what's happening? Good day to you. I hope God has blessed you thus far. Light and love. Let's get started. QAnon post up last night talking about global ambassador from this place called Liddle Kidz. We're going to talk about some weirdness here in a second, all right? But the next post, okay, some people talked about running chronologically. So this is what I'm going to talk about, this thing. And just so you know chronologically, for the autists out there, here's, talking about Snowden again. He's not in Russia. Eyes are on him. He's a liability. Is Snowden going to be suicided? It looks like now he's a liability to the deep state. Okay, I've been saying it for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks I've been saying this. And now I got to deal with, this. Okay? Snowden is a bad guy. ES fails. The day of reckoning upon us. Come on, Dustin. Come on, you're being lazy, bro. You are being lazy. Get with the program and get ahead of this stuff. Stop playing catch up. I saw somebody else say that Q was telling people to back up everything offline because all of his tweets or all of his posts have been removed from 8chan. Obviously, they have not. Okay, here's one right here. If you see this on someone else's channel, it's fake news. Okay, they're either trying to spread disinfo or just knock this stuff down, knock the wind out of it. Don't let them, okay? Listen to what people saying, then go validate on your own time. I know a lot of us aren't going to do that. So if you can't do that, just trust what I'm telling you. I'm not going to lead you astray. Every once in a while, I take a shot in the dark. I try to get ahead of stuff. If I'm wrong, I clarify it later. I have not had to place retraction for anything I've said. Okay, I've been right about everything. Okay, so back to the Q post, all right? Now, somebody's pointing out this little logo right there, this icon, this thing. They're saying that was a walnut sauce icon that popped up somewhere else. I couldn't find anything about it. I'm just saying that's what they said. But they're talking about Gannett. Gannett's in McLean, Virginia. There's more stuff there. I've seen people write this just the tip meme a couple times. I think it's kind of funny. Looks like Eric Schmidt failed. Yada, yada. We're going to move on, though. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. We're talking about Liddle Kidz Foundation, Liddle. This is the foundation. Okay, they do stuff with kids. Kids, lots of kids. Plenty of kids in these third world countries. Well, and India, I guess emerging markets. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's included. Microsoft, Google. Then you get down here to like massage therapy, massage warehouse, and you're going to see why this is important. Vietnam, okay, they're in Vietnam. It's all about kids, man. Little kids. Here's a logo I found from them. Monarch Programming. This is one of 4 logos that feature this same kind of artwork. 2 of the logos have the butterfly. I'm not saying it means anything, okay? I'm just saying that these people use symbolism as markers. We should track the markers and verify. This is the person that started it. Okay. Tina Allen. She doesn't look that mean to me. I mean, she doesn't look evil, right? I don't see anything wrong with what she's up to. She's talking about using massage touch for autistic kids, problem children. Maybe it's a whole. I mean, look, it's a whole clinic on touching babies, and how to touch little kids in a way that they enjoy. I don't know, man. That's a gray area right there. If it's your kids, then you should be probably reading this stuff. If it's not your kids, I don't know, Slippery slope gray area. This is a PDF, all right? This is a PDF she put out. Let me get down. You already saw it, okay? But there it is, Liddle Kidz, nurturing touch for the growing child. And, what's that little kid holding? It's a butterfly. Project Monarch. Okay, just saying. Again, it could totally be innocent. Nothing wrong with a kid holding a butterfly. I did it when I was a kid. But the symbolism shows up in multiple places. And shout out to the Chans. Okay, someone on the Chan board's pointing this stuff out. I didn't do this digging. I just went to the Chans and I'm presenting this info to you. So good for them. Autists, I love ya. Keep it up. So this is why it's important, okay? Donald Trump tweeting out yesterday, early in the morning actually. Liddle Adam Schiff, Liddle. All right? He doesn't make mistakes. Okay, these tweets are carefully crafted. And half the time I doubt Donald's even writing this stuff himself. I mean, there's just no possible way to carefully craft these messages while you're running the country. Okay, so just understand that. There are hidden messages in these tweets. He misspelled little, and you'd say, oh, well, maybe that's what he's calling him. But, this is the one I reported on already, Little, Liddle Adam Schiff. Now, I think that this may have been an upfront signal because this popped up on the 5th of February. 2 weeks later, we got a pointer to this Liddle Kidz Foundation. So that's where it comes from. That's pretty much all that you need to know. There's dirty stuff happening at that place. I'm positive. So now I'd like to move on to the fun stuff. Okay, the meat of this presentation, what you should actually be listening to when I talk. Okay, this is on Tablet Magazine. It's a Jewish news site. It says, Donald Trump is turning me liberal. Go figure. The real reason Jewish conservatives hate Trump, hint, it has nothing to do with Iraq. Yeah, it's because you wanted Iraq to get blasted. And look at this first freaking statement. This aggravates the crap out of me, man. I just can't help it. Despite being gay and Jewish, I have never identified as a, quote, minority in America. I wonder why, bro. I wonder why you don't identify as a minority, as part of the chosen people running the world. It's because you don't have to, because you're not a minority. Quit saying you're a minority. You are not a minority. Okay? You may have fewer numbers than the people whose countries you inhabit, but that doesn't make you a minority. You control everything. Everything. You control it all. You control Alex Jones' InfoWars. Okay? There are certain things Alex Jones will never talk about. And let me make this clear to everybody out there who has been just forgotten, okay, the last year and a half. Alex Jones hated Trump, hated him. He did everything in his power to get you to vote for that dual citizenship jerk-off from Canada. Okay, Lion Ted Cruz, that's who he backed. Okay, he didn't back Trump. He did not back Trump until Trump won and there was no stopping the river. Okay, you don't stand in the middle of the river, okay? You build a raft and you float down until you got a way to get off. You look for a diversion. That's what Alex Jones is doing right now. And this is so aggravating. Look at the next sentence. Okay, despite being gay and Jewish, I have never identified as a minority in America. Call it white privilege. Now, if you're stupid, then you don't understand this. Okay, this is where white privilege comes from. These people say, my fellow white people, do XYZ, it's the right thing to do. And then 2 days later, they'll say, I'm not white, I'm Jewish. Pick one. Okay, you got to pick one. Stop playing this double standard game. We're on to you. Anybody with eyes and ears can see what you're up to. And if you can't get on board with this, people, okay, if you're watching my videos and you can't get on board with this, don't let these people get away with this stuff. Okay, it's your job to call it out. In real life, on Twitter, on Facebook, on social media, stop sitting on the sidelines and get in the game, people. Get in the game. Okay, you see what I'm doing? This is for you. It's not for me, I promise you. Okay, so I'll take a breath and I'll calm down a little bit before I get aggravated again. Okay, this is Newsmax. You know Newsmax, WND, whatever you want to call it. Okay, these things are rags. They're conservative sites designed to prey on the elderly people, retirees in our country, people with conservative values. This is how they get to those people. And I don't know who owns these, okay, but look at the crap they run with. Ross Lettinen. The GOP must attract millennials, women, and minorities. Okay, there's plenty of conservative women. Plenty of them. There's lots of minorities that vote GOP. And the GOP, the establishment, hates you if you're white. They hate you. Okay? They exist only to keep you in a little box. That's why we elected Trump and the America First agenda. He had to beat the GOPE, then he had to beat the Democrats, in that order. So this idiot, by the way, look at the way she looks. You notice how she's kind of short and stumpy? Okay, she got that short and stumpy look to her. Check this out. All right? That's her name. And she's saying she's retiring, by the way. She's one of these people that's retiring. Good. And on her way out the door, she's going to throw some poison at you. She's going to tell you to stop clinging to the things that you care about and start shifting your views to make other people happy. Wrong. Let's take a look at this. This is her wiki page. Again, short and stumpy look. But look at all the minority stuff that she gets to claim fame to. She's the first Cuban American and the first Latina elected to Congress. She gave the Republican response to the State of the Union in Spanish in 2011. Stop doing that crap. You should be embarrassed. Be embarrassed. Became the first Republican in the House to support same-sex marriage. Now, you would think, wow, this is really weird, because nobody in our party really wants any of that. We don't want any of that. None of it. Let's check out her background. You can't get over it. Okay, she was raised Catholic and is now an Episcopalian, but guess what? Ethnically, her maternal grandparents are Sephardic Jews, originating from the Ottoman Empire, who has been active in Cuba's Jewish community. She's a LARP. She is LARPing. How did she make it this far without anybody seeing this? Okay, and look at her personal life, all right? She's got 2 children. Rodrigo, a transgender LGBT rights activist. You cannot, I mean, what? Come on. Just come on, man. Anyway, she's not going to be with us much longer, but she's going to try to throw poison at you on the way out. That's their style. Never let a good opportunity go to waste. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end the video with just a couple key points. I got a couple minutes to wrap up. All right. This guy, Timothy Holmseth, I have not watched a single one of his videos. Not one. But he's got a very interesting look to him. So use your eyes and use your ears, okay, and discern this stuff. Don't let these people distract you or fool you. And when have you ever seen me say this kind of stuff? I work for you, support me, and spread all of my videos and tweet to President Trump. Really? I'm not telling you to do that, okay? I gotta be honest though. I have a limited amount of time to do this because I took some time off of work. I've taken probably an opportunity cost of about $60,000 out of my own pocket to make this stuff so I can put this out for you because I feel like it's that important. Okay, but now, man, all the LARPers, they see where this is going and they're trying to get themselves into the movement so they can distract you and start peeling away pieces of our people. Okay? Don't let them do this. Anybody who's begging you to spread their videos and begging you in the description to send them money or to sign up for their email lists, anything that's not related to what we're talking about, I would be very suspicious about it. Very suspicious, okay? That's just what I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Now, this is amazing. This is my Ruth Bader Ginsburg video, okay? She deserves it. She deserves what she gets. It's number 4 right now on Ruth Bader Ginsburg's name. So I just want to, shout out to everybody who's watched this, who shared it. I am going to plug this video because it's fantastic. Look, CNN beat me to YouTube. They tried to get ahead of this by one day, right? They tried to get ahead of it by one day. They beat me by one day, and we're crushing them on the viewership. We're crushing them. And because they're liars. They are. So, look, I've been saying a lot of stuff. I'll keep saying it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not holding anything back, okay? Half the stuff I say on this channel could land me prison time in other countries over in Europe, so I'm taking a little bit of a personal risk here to open your eyes and get you on board. I can't do this alone, though, okay? So please, like and subscribe if you want. Tell 2 friends. Until next time, this is Bill Smith. Thanks for watching.